Welcome to my Celebrity Apex vlog series. Here I am, getting the train down to Southampton. If I travel with my husband from Southampton, we always drive down. But as I was travelling solo, I got the train. It only takes about an hour and a half from Waterloo, so really convenient. And I'm really lucky because my husband works in the train industry. I get a very good discount as I'm well aware that trains are very expensive. So when you've booked your cruise and you want to get the train from London to Southampton, book your train ticket. Ooh, that's a bit of a mouth tongue twister. Book your train ticket soon after because that will be the best price you can get. Now, I usually get a cab or an Uber down to the cruise terminal from the station, get out on the north side because there's an easier place to pick you up there and drop you off when you're booking your cab back going home. You don't want to think about going home. It's really easy. Ubers come really quickly. There are lots of cabs are there. It will cost you under £10 to get from the station to your ship. Oh, finally, this sign. Is it not the sign we all love to see? To the ship. Check-in was super quick. I'm travelling solo, so I had no sweet speedy boarding or anything like that. It was just really efficient and very quick. We embarked onto the promenade deck. I say we, the whole passengers of the ship. I was cruising solo and into the Grand Plaza area of the ship, which is beautiful and was busy already, especially that martini bar. I went straight to Eden to sit down and have a little read, have a look at the Celebrity Cruises app to see what was going on and to pluck some of the activities and put them into my personal diary on the cruise personalizer so that I could... cruise app rather, so that I knew where I was going and what I was going to do before the cabins were available so I could drop off my luggage. So I had booked a solo infinite veranda cabin, which was lovely. Got in there straight away, opened my infinite veranda and watched the ships go by. And then recorded a cabin tour before I emptied my case and made the cabin more lived in. So check out my cabin tour. It will be coming out later in this series and you can see what a solo infinite veranda is like.
Places are here, water supply, we have great services, great facilities, and of course you will be enjoying the cruise destinations that will be visiting the next 4 days. I would like also to thank you for your cooperation in completing your guest safety briefing. Any guest who has not completed this briefing, please make your way to your assembly station.
I think this is one of my favourite sailways. I mean in the world probably, because it has so many memories. I spent years cruising from Southampton with my parents, and then all my first few cruises were from Southampton. So it's a special sailaway. So I'm going to enjoy it from my balcony because I paid for it, so I'm going to enjoy it. I'm just going to stop my time lapse for a minute. And this is really unusual. So it's been 19 cruises, 2022. 2 years ago since I've last sailed from Southampton. But we're going, well, in essence, the wrong way. But the captain said he was going to do a 360 at the bottom for everyone to get a view of the Isle of Wight. I have memories of this part of here. I did a 53-kilometre ultramarathon. In 2019? Walked 53 kilometres around half of the circumference of the Isle of Wight, and it finished here. So I was walking sort of along here in the pitch black at like midnight, the little head torch on, and I remember my husband came to join me around about here for like the last kilometre. I mean, I'm always happy to see him, but I was so happy to see him. Like, you do not know how happy I was to see him that time. I was so tired. But I am so determined, and when I put my mind to something, I do it. So there was no chance I was ever going to not complete it, which he knew. And to be honest, events like that, like ultramarathons, I mean, you've seen me on drugs. I'm no skinny mini at all, and it's all about the power of the mind. It is. If you believe you can do it, you'll do it. I believed I could do it, and I did it. Got a nice little medal to show for it. Did 2 more after as well. My PT keeps asking me if I'm doing another, and I need to. But with my partially ruptured Achilles tendon, and I damaged my knee last year doing 200 step-ups. Yeah, the iliotibial band did not like that. But I'm all cured, well, mostly cured now. My knee's absolutely fine, 100%. My Achilles tendon is still getting there, but definitely miles better than it was. I was in crutches for my Riviera press trip. No crutches anymore. But yeah, I've never gone this far along. Like, I have gone this far along, I lie, but on tiny cruise ships like Ponant and who else did I cruise to Cowes with? Golden Horizon. So they were tiny little 10,000 gross tonnage ships. So, you know, they could go this way. I've never been this way on a big ship. At some point, I guess the pilot will tell him it's all right to do a 360. Yeah, this is nice, little scenic sailing. And my room stewardess has been knocking on my door, and it's awkward because it takes forever to close this balcony window. So I have to open the door and be like, I'm really sorry, my balcony's open, like the wind's gonna blow. And she wanted to know when I was going for dinner, but I'm enjoying the sail away, but I also don't want to leave her late working, bless her. But yeah. I've got a reservation at about 8, but I'll be out before then, way before then, to let her do her thing. Although, to be honest, I've hardly touched anything, there's nothing to do. Just hide the pillows. Oh, I remember those beach huts things over there. God. Passing the needle soon at this rate.